Shalom. Call halal Yahweh Shina Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles, double honors to the elder bishops. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more so than ever. To the scattered elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigners who look like the heathen nations. And to the Akwath that are listening and learning, to you I say Shalom. This is your brother MALCHAAMAH from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Chicago. And this lesson is inspired by a heartfelt conversation. A brother in arms in the truth, just pouring out his heart. He was so hurt, clearly, over something that was involved with his woman. And you just have to come to the understanding, man, including these women who say they're in the truth. All right. Just like I always say that everybody's a Christian until the scriptures come out. All right. The women of today are women, for the most part. I'd probably say like 99% of them, even when they know and understand the truth, they're still not going to allow their husband to be another husband. And Elder Apostle Tahar has a saying, and that saying is, if your woman was in the truth, then then she wouldn't have a problem with you bringing home another woman, or she would even bring one home for you, especially in the time of her uncleanliness and all that whole sort of thing. But these women are not going to do that. The women have been given so much power over the man here in America, which is a part of the curses. And then most of these women, by the time we get through them, well, they're kind of like these two that I'm about to play. I'm not going to show them, but I'm just going to play this video. And the brother, the beloved brother, Gabar Yahweh out in Hawaii, played this clip, and he did a video on it. And I'm telling you, Micah 7:10, which I will read, is coming for women like this. And unfortunately, these are the women that we actually have to choose from. All right. And well, without any further ado, let me just play it. It's only a few seconds long, but it's pretty disgusting. So you just got to really listen close, especially and basically, I'm gonna just give you, since you won't see it, you'll hear it. The two Judite women. And they're actually, kind of attractive. One light brown, and they're both kind of light brown, but one's lighter than the other. One kind of caramel. But someone's interviewing them and asking them sexual questions about their sexual activities, and it's pretty disgusting to think that one of these, that these women will actually eventually become mothers, and who would want their child to come through a vessel like this? Then you wonder why these kids are so messed up, because they got all these spirits on them. But let's let this play.
Okay, who the biggest hoe? Who gave the most head?
Now let me pause it right there. They're pointing back and forth at each other. All right. So and pointing at themselves. So when she said who's the biggest hoe, she pointed at herself and her friend pointed at her. All right. Then she said who gave the most head. Then, well, now you kind of get what's going on. They're pointing back and forth at each other. All right.
Who liked their booty ate? Who had sex in the 4th grade?
In the 4th grade. Then you wonder why this is a lost generation. When I went to school, there were still girls who were virgins in high school. All right. I did a video going on almost 2 years ago called My 3 Wives. Okay. All that happened at the while in high school. Well, it was over the summer, going into high school. But nevertheless, we weren't little kids in grade school. All right. They said who had sex in the 4th grade, and they're pointing at each other. That's a father and mother. I would be appalled. Matter of fact, in the 4th grade, most we did was catch a girl, kiss a girl. We were barely even getting into girls at that age. That was around the age we actually started paying attention to girls. All right? And they've already lost their virginity. So what is their worth? In the ancient world, no one would want to be with them. They'd be worthless to their father. He wouldn't be able to do anything with her.
Who had sex with a married man?
And sex with a married man, there's no sin in that in the Bible. Now, if a woman is married and has sex with someone else, now we got a problem. But see, that's just it. Women want to be equal to men. And that's just not the way the Lord set it up. You got a problem with that, you got a problem with the Father. All right? Because a man could have multiple wives. All right? So when she had sex with this married man, she was just his other wife.
Who got ran the train on?
Now that's who got ran a train on. Man, I'm done. This is Micah. And you know what? That's a conversation for you younger men out there. You don't want to get into these conversations about past relationships and body counts and, and threesomes and group sex. You do not want to, and I'm going to say women from their 40s on down. All right? They came up in that hip hop era. Chances are they've done, especially that nasty, grimy gangster rap and trap music. Okay, going back from the 90s up until now. Okay, you'd be amazed. You get your feelings hurt. All right, you don't want to go and start asking your wife or the woman you're seeing about her past experiences, because believe me, she got a lot to draw on and to compare you to. But this is Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down like the mire in the street, like shit in the street, mud in the street, being trampled. All right? And woe unto you, you wicked men who participate in these activities that allow these women to be that wicked woman, because there's a whole lot of men that's going to provide the penis for her to commit adultery with. And is the case of the one of the girls from the past too. She was getting multiple penises at a time, because I watched it. That was on TikTok. I clicked on another one of her videos, and someone was interviewing her, and she asked about what was the most she had at one time, and she just said, next question. So you got to be very careful when you picking and choosing women. Let's go to because look, man, a lot of these women don't want to hear it, but the men of the Lord are the true high value men. And they're the true prize. And your salvation has to come through a man, according to Scripture, according to Isaiah 4:1. There's not going to be, and what I mean by that, there's not going to be any single women in the kingdom. All right? Any woman that's not with a man that's going to get beamed up, that's going to be saved on the day of the Lord, she will have a husband. She will be betrothed. All right? By the time we come down off those chariots. All right, there ain't gonna be no single women, no boss bitches in the kingdom, man. As a matter of fact, no boss bitches are getting on the chariot. Only humbled, frightened women that are barely gonna make it, same as the men, all right, are gonna be on those chariots. And even those women will not be completely willing until the day of our power. It's not until swords start getting put through bodies, till heads start getting lobbed off. When laser beams are flying out of chariots and men have spiritual powers, that is when these women are going to get in order, brothers, and not before. All right. And, these wicked ass 2/3 Jakes, these men, there's nothing left for them but the sword, man. All right. But this is 1 Peter 2:9, and it reads, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him that have called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light, man. So, hey, look, so if we be those guys, who else is it? Who else is out that they're on the highways and byways doing this work, risking their lives? All right, for all these, for the elders, for the top elders, you know, for the apostles and the elders, man. We're talking about 3+ decades, man. The top bishops, 2 decades, 2.5 decades, going on 3 decades themselves. That's why they get double honors, man, to the men that rule well. All right. You know, all the labor that they've done. And for you people to just scoff and not consider. Just, you got to remember how Jeremiah was praying for Israel. And by the time it was over, man, he was praying for their deaths. For the Lord to kill these wicked niggas, man. Because that's what they deserved. Right? Like that dude, you know, that Quanaf, or whatever the hell his name is, the self-proclaimed elder, didn't correct him when he started, you know, he's supposed to be edifying Israel, but yet he's openly speaking about adultery with another man's wife. All right? And as for those 2 women, it says, behold, everyone that useth the proverb, useth proverbs, shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as the mother, so is the daughter. So those 2 girls were whores because their mothers were whores. All right. I'm sure the fathers were absent and their mothers were dating. Dating is, they may as well, you know what? That word date just need to be erased and just say fucking. Real talk. Oh, well, I'm not dating him anymore. I'm dating him. No, it should be, I'm not fucking him. I'm not fucking him anymore. I'm fucking him now. Oh, yeah, I used to fuck him. Oh, and I used to fuck him and I used to fuck him. Because that's what the word I'm dating now. That's what it means. You're dating means you're fucking. All right? And a lot of these women, you know, they after they've done things like the 2 you've heard, and all of a sudden they want to be treated some kind of way or think they have some kind of worth. Especially when they bring in children into it. Now I got to take you. Now you a package deal. All right. I've made that mistake. You don't want to make that mistake, brothers. You don't want to